the sky began to close and my soul began to fall, I was searching for an answer, something strong to hold it all. Every step grew even heavier, every night kept wearing me down, and the silence in my bedroom only echoed all my doubt. But inside my deepest shadow, I could feel a spark arise. It was your voice in my brokenness, whispering, I am with you, lift your eyes. And though everything was shattered and I barely knew how to pray, you touched the dust inside me and it slowly came away. I believed it was the ending, that I wouldn't rise again. But you stepped into my desert and you shaped a brand new plan. You turned all my empty spaces into a quiet dawn of grace. And the shadows once surrounding me became the place you healed with faith. You kept saying, I am with you, even when you cannot see. And aside my deepest midnight, your warm presence carried me. For in every wounded corner, you began your work of love. And the little I was holding, you were lifting from above. You are my light in my darkest night, the living strength when my soul is losing fight, the very breath when I feel there's nothing left, the steady peace when my heart is pressed. You are my light in my darkest night, my solid ground, my faith alive. And even when my world trembles in the fall, your faithful hand restores it all. Take my fear, take my heart, heal my soul, give me a new start. Stay so near, stay in me. In your presence I can breathe. You are my light in my darkest night, the living strength when my soul is losing fights, was carrying so much weight that I couldn't move ahead. Every day became a battle that my soul could not defend. I was breaking in the silence, not sure where I had to go. And the nights without an answer, all I longed for was to grow. But inside my deepest crying, something gentle stirred in me. It was your familiar whisper, softly saying I am here. And although I saw no changes, and I thought I'd fall again, you took hold of all my weakness, and you taught my heart to stand. When I couldn't go on anymore, you became my resting place. You lifted up my shattered spirit with a quiet breath of grace. When I couldn't go on anymore, you embraced me in my loneliness. And even when the path was dark, your light became my rescue there. Became my rescue there. I believed it was the ending, that nothing good would rise for me. But you breathed into my breaking and brought life back patiently. You transformed the deepest wounds into a story you would heal. And the shadows once around me now are steps that help me feel. And I learned your silent moments never mean you walk away. It is simply how you shape me when you talk in quiet ways. For when all my strength is failing and I feel I cannot stand, you draw closer than my heartbeat and breathe courage back again. When I couldn't go on anymore, you became my resting place. You lifted up my shattered spirit with a quiet breath of grace. When I couldn't go on anymore, you embraced me in my loneliness. And even when the path was dark, your light became my rescue there. Take my fear, take my past, heal my soul, hold me fast. Stay so near, I cannot stand. Only with you I rise again. Oh, when I couldn't go on anymore, you became my resting place. You lifted up my shattered spirit with a quiet breath of grace. When I couldn't go on anymore, you embraced me in my loneliness. And even when the path was dark, your light became my rescue became my rescue there. Became my rescue there. I was falling piece by piece, with no strength to rise again. Every day grew even colder, and I barely knew how to pray. My soul was growing weary, my faith was trembling inside, and the weight of all my shadows left me longing just to hide. But within my deepest hurting, I felt your whisper start to rise. Just a spark inside the darkness, breathing hope back into life. And although I reached my limit and I thought I'd fall apart, you began to gather pieces and you healed my broken heart. When the night was breaking me, you were giving life to me, lifting me up from the ground where my soul had tried to flee. When the night was breaking me, you were healing every scar. And even when the world felt dark, your light returned to my heart. I believed that it was over, that my story wouldn't grow. But inside my deepest sorrow, you were teaching me to slow. You took every fear I carried and exchanged it for your peace. In the emptiest of hours, you were breathing close to me. And I learned that in the shadows, you were never stepping back. Even when the world is shaking, you still hold me in your hand. For in every barren desert, you were making something bloom. And the little that I offered, you revived it in your truth. When the night was breaking me, you were giving life to me, lifting me up from the ground where my soul had tried to flee. When the night was breaking me, you were healing every scar. And even when the world felt dark, your light returned to my heart. Touch my spirit, fill my chest, heal my soul, let me rest. Stay beside me, never leave. You are the strength that carries me. When the night was breaking me, you were giving life to me, lifting me up from the ground where my soul had tried to flee. When the night was breaking me, you were healing every scar. And even when the world felt dark, your light returned to my heart. There were days I felt forgotten, as if heaven closed its door. Every step grew even heavier, till I couldn't walk no more. I was drowning in my questions, trying hard to understand. And the quiet in my spirit left me reaching for your hand. But inside the heavy stillness, I could hear you breathe again. A reminder in the silence saying, I am here, remain. And although my faith was shaking and my strength was sinking low, you were working in the shadows where my hope began to grow. When my hope was fading slow, you were still the one who stayed, reaching into all my weakness, pulling me from where I lay. When my hope was fading slow, you were speaking in my chest. Every moment I felt empty, you were giving me your rest. I believed I lost my purpose, that my prayers were wearing thin, but you stood inside my darkness, calling me to rise again. You restored the broken pieces that I thought would never mend. And the sorrow I was carrying, you were turning into strength. Oh, now I see you in the waiting, in the nights I feared the most. You were closer in the quiet than the ones I trusted most. For when all my heart was trembling and I barely had a song, you were breathing hope within me. You were telling me, hold on. When my hope was fading slow, you were still the one who stayed, reaching into all my weakness, pulling me from where I lay. When my hope was fading slow, you were speaking in my chest. Every moment I felt empty, you were giving me your rest. Take my burden, take my past, lift my spirit, hold me fast. In my breaking, I find you. Every moment you stay true, yeah. When my hope was fading slow, you were still the one who stayed, reaching into all my weakness, pulling me from where I lay. When my hope was fading slow, you were speaking in my chest. Every moment I felt empty, you were giving me your rest. I was standing in the ruin of a heart that fell apart. Every breath felt like a burden, every step was in the dark. I kept reaching for an answer, but my hands just slipped through air, till your presence filled the silence and reminded me you're there. In the middle of my trembling, you were whispering my name, and the weight that tried to break me met the power of your grace. Even when I felt forgotten, you were closer than my fear. Every tear I tried to hide from you was the one you brought near.
When grace held my breaking heart, you restored what fell apart. You were strength when I was empty. You were light inside my scars. When grace held my breaking heart, you were healing every part. And the night that tried to end me met the love that made me start.
I was walking with the shadow, thinking I had lost my way, but you met me in my weakness, and you carried me to peace again. Every moment I felt hopeless, you were fighting for my soul, and the pain I feared would crush me was the place you made me whole. Now I see you in my story, in the things I couldn't see. You were working in the quiet, you were gently lifting me. Even when my faith was fading, you were steady in the storm. Every wound I thought would bury me, you were shaping into hope. When grace held my breaking heart, you restored what fell apart. You were strength when I was empty. You were light inside my scars. When grace held my breaking heart, you were healing every part. And the night that tried to end me met the love that made me start. Take my sorrow, take my fear, hold me close, keep me near. In the ruin, I will sing. Grace is still restoring me.
When grace held my breaking heart,
You restored what fell apart. You were strength when I was empty. You were light inside my scars. When grace held my breaking heart, you were healing every I was holding on to pieces of a life I couldn't fix. Every memory felt heavy, every breath was hit or miss. I kept running from the quiet, from the truth I didn't want, till the breaking in my spirit brought me right before your heart. In the middle of my hiding, you were calling out my name, and the fear that once controlled me met the warmth of endless grace. And although my heart was trembling, I could feel your nearness then. Every corner I had closed before, you were asking, let me in. When I finally let you in, you began to heal within. Every wall that I had built so high, you tore down with love again. When I finally let you in, all the shame I kept was gone, and the places I had buried deep, you brought back into the dawn. I had carried hidden failures, thinking you would turn away, but you met me in my shadows, and you stayed with me anyway. You uncovered what was hurting with a tenderness so real, and the wounds I feared to look at were the ones you chose to heal. Now I see your steady mercy in the moments I resisted. You were patient in my wandering, you were faithful through the distance. For the things I tried to cover were the things you came to mend, and you resurrected pieces I believe were at their end. When I finally let you in, you began to heal within. Every wall that I had built so high, you tore down with love again. When I finally let you in, all the shame I kept was gone, and the places I had buried deep, you brought back into the dawn. Here's my breaking, here's my fear, here's the truth I kept for years. Take it all and start again. You are where my healing begins. When I finally let you in, you began to heal within. Every wall that I had built so high, you tore down with love again. When I finally let you in, all the shame I kept was gone, and the places I had buried deep, you brought back into the dawn. I was breaking from the inside, trying hard just to survive. Every breath felt like a burden, every night still more alive. I was holding back the questions, I was drowning in my fear, till the silence wrapped around me, and I sensed that you were near. In the middle of my trembling, whispering my name, and the weight that tried to crush me met the strength of holy grace. Even when I thought you left me, you were closer than my pain. You were steady in my shadows, teaching me to rise again. When my soul was falling apart, When my soul was falling apart, you were healing every mark. And the night that came to break me could not hold my weakened heart. I believed that I was finished, that my story lost its place. But you stood among my ruins, and you filled them up with grace. Every tear became a turning, every ache a place to mend. And the sorrow I was carrying, you were shaping into strength. Now I see you in the waiting, in the battles I survived. You were closer in the silence than the moments I felt bright. For the pieces crushed inside me were the ones you chose to raise. In the places I was hiding, you restored with endless grace. When my soul was falling apart, you were guarding every part. You were light inside the darkness, you were comfort to my scars. When my soul was falling apart, you were healing every mark. And the night that came to break me could not hold my weakened heart. Take my break, take my fear, hold me close, keep me near. In the shadows, let me see you are still restoring me. When my soul was falling apart, you were guarding every part. You were lighting inside the darkness. You were comfort to us when my soul was falling apart, you were guarding every part. You were light inside the darkness. You were comfort to my scars. When my soul was falling apart, you were healing every mark. And the night that came to break me could not hold my weakened heart. I was standing in the silence, with my heart too weak to fight. Every hope I tried to follow faded slowly from my sight. I was sinking in my questions, not sure how to breathe again. Till your presence filled the shadows, and you called me back to stand. In the middle of my emptiness, you were whispering my name, and the fear that held me captive met the strength of endless grace. Even when I felt abandoned, you were closer than my breath. You were working in the stillness where my soul had nothing left. When I thought I had nothing left, you restored what I had lost. You were peace in all my chaos. You were mercy at my cost. When I thought I had nothing left, you were strong when I was weak. met the love that never sleeps. I was watching dreams collapse, thinking they were gone for good. But you stepped into the ruins, showing me you always could. Every tear became a river, leading me back to your hands. And the pain I feared would end me was the place you helped me stand. Now I see you in the quiet, in the valley I once feared. You were closer in my heartbreak than the days I felt you near. For the things I thought were empty were the things you filled with grace. And the pieces I had buried, you raised gently into place. When I thought I had nothing left, you restored what I had lost. You were peace in all my chaos. You were mercy at my cost. When I thought I had nothing left, you were strong when I was weak. And the night that tried to break me met the love that never sleeps. Take my sorrow, take my doubt, lead me in, lead me out. Every moment, every breath, you are God. In every step, when I thought I had nothing left, you restored what I had lost. You were peace in all my chaos. You were mercy at my cost. When I thought I had nothing left, you were strong when I was weak. And the night that tried to break me met the love that never sleeps. I was lost inside the quiet, when my thoughts were loud and cold. Every prayer felt like an echo, every fear took tighter hold. I was standing in the shadows, with a heart too weak to speak, till your presence filled the stillness, and your whisper reached my deep. In the middle of my aching, you were calling out my name, and the weight I couldn't carry met the mercy of your grace. Even when I couldn't feel you, you were closer than my pain. You were moving in the unseen, bringing life through every strain. When you found me in the silence, you were healing what I hid. You were lifting up the pieces of the places I had split. When you found me in the silence, you were strong where I was weak. And the tears I thought were wasted, you were turning to peace. I believed that I was fading, like my voice was slipping out. But you reached into my shadows, pulling truth from underneath the doubt. Every moment I felt empty was a doorway you would use, and the sorrow I was drowning in was the soil you planted through. Now I see you in the waiting, in the nights I feared the most. You were closer in the quiet than the ones I trusted close. place you shaped with grace. When you found me in the silence, you were healing what I hid. You were lifting up the pieces of the places I had split. When you found me in the silence, you were strong where I was weak. And the tears I thought were wasted, you were turning into peace. Hold my spirit, hold my breath. Meet me here in all that's left. Be my compass, be my rest. You are God in every step. When you found me in the silence, you were healing what I hid. You were lifting up the pieces of the places I had split. When you found me in the silence, you were strong where I was weak. And the tears I thought were wasted, you were turning to peace. I was standing at the edge where my strength was wearing out. Every step felt like a struggle, every breath was filled with doubt. I was sinking in the silence, trying hard to understand, till your mercy broke the shadows and you reached to take my hand. In the middle of my weakness, you were speaking life again. And the weight that crushed my spirit met the love that has no end. Even when I felt abandoned, you were nearer than my fear. You were fighting for my heartbeat, you were holding every tear. When your love pulled me through, all the darkness had to move. You restored what I was losing, you made broken things renew. When your love pulled me through, you were strength when I was weak. And the night that tried to end me bowed to grace that rescued me. I believed that I was empty and my hope was gone for good, but you stood inside my sorrow, showing me you always could. Every heartbreak was a doorway, every tear a place to grow. And the pain I feared would break me was the place you made me whole. Now I see you in my story, in the battles I survived. You were closer in the struggle than the days I felt alive. restored what I was losing.
You made broken things renew.
When your love pulled me through, you were strength when I was weak. In the night that tried